Hello, good morning YouTube. It's sunny Miami, Florida. It is December the 3rd. It is currently 57 degrees. It hasn't been this cold in a long time. Right now there's like winter storms up north. But anyways, as the title implies, we are removing the wheel hub. Well, I already removed it, but we're switching out the bearings on the wheel hub because the other one was completely shot. This is what it looks like. You have to remove this ball joint, which I'm going to be replacing on the other side as well. You need to remove this ball joint nut. Just removing the nuts will be able to get you to wiggle it out and pop it out. So you need 1, 2, and 3. This is the tie rod nut. Once you remove these, this whole assembly comes out, so you can knock out these bearings. Now the reason I made this video is because I don't know if you can notice here, but there's this lip. There's this lip here, and one bearing is larger than the other. So this one's fairly easy to knock out, just due to the fact that when you look inside, you'd be able to hit it with a screwdriver to knock it out. The problem is, once you do knock that out, since the other side, the bearing is larger, it's almost damn near impossible to take out the bearing. Here's a mess. We've got a bunch of projects going on at once. I got this little small 100cc Chinese ATV. We have this one. It's a Honda 250 Sports. And then we got a bunch of battery powered stuff that I use drill batteries for. This is a 12 volt ATV. I throw an 18 volt Ryobi battery. It screams, it flies. Did the same thing with this. This one's a 24 volt. I ended up chopping up together a few, it's Lowe's brand, Cobalt. They have the 24 volts. So I threw a drill battery in here, cut them open, stacked them up to get 10 amp hours on that battery. And he can ride all day up and down, going as fast as it can. And then on these are 36 volts ATVs, dirt bikes. And we got 56 volts on the Eagle batteries. They fly. But this is the project that I got going on today. These are the bearings. So we got that. And then these are the covers. So the way these are set on, if you notice, one is larger than the other. So it's this right here. And then the cover on top. And then there's a spacer that goes from small to large. This pops out. But you'd be taking this out. And then when you try to knock that other one out, it's damn near impossible if they seized up, and you end up having the inside race stuck. So this is my quick fix. I do have a welder, so this was fairly simple for me. I started off with a Harbor Freight Dremel, eating at it. I was trying to, this fucker to focus. I was trying to cut a groove in it and then heat up the metal to try to pry it off. I started with that heat gun, which didn't do the job, of course. And then I got my welder just to put on a few blobs just to get it to heat up, but then I had the genius idea of welding a lip onto here so that when you flip it over, you actually got something to bite onto. So if you notice, these globs were able to allow me to clip the screwdriver on and just pop it out, and it came out like nothing after that. But it was, I don't know if you see here, but I scored it up pretty good just from hitting it all those times. It's not going to be a problem. It's not that bad. Be able to grind it out and smooth it out a little bit. But for all you out there that this happens to, you can always get a buddy of yours or go out and get one. This costs about $100. I'm pretty sure if you take this somewhere, they're gonna charge you around 60 to 80 bucks just to do this shit for you. So spend $20 extra. You stay with the welding, with the welder, and you can do a whole bunch of other projects. But yeah, that's how it goes. But from here, I'm gonna put these bearings in the freezer for at least 20-30 minutes to get them to shrink, so then I can heat up this. And meanwhile, these things are getting cold. I'm gonna start preparing this and cleaning it up and smoothing it out so it can just pop right in. But the way this goes, you'll have, this is the dust cover for the bearings. This is a small one that'll go in. The bearing will go in first, then the seal, and then it's like this. Like this. And like that. So what you end up having is this is what sits inside your wheel hub. And I'm gonna go to Advanced Auto Parts and just get a press to make this process a lot easier, and just to ensure everything clamps in there nice and tight. You know, they rent those things out for free, so I mean, why not? Once you put all that together, this is what holds this assembly in there, and then this connects to the and you got the bearing races there, and ended up staying. And that's about it. I'll probably make another video when I pop these ball joints out. I mean, this one's not that bad. Pulling on it and it's not moving too much. This one is just gone. So yeah, I'm gonna make a separate video on those. But primarily this was just for the wheel hub assembly, to give you guys a quick solution on how to take this stuck bearing race